word Midway was a mystique, mystery, an awesome word to banter about. We were not fully aware of what actually was going on there. So all we knew was that we needed help at Midway.
Yorktown will rendezvous with her sister ships, Hornet and Enterprise, at a point approximately 325 miles northeast of Midway. Their mission? To ambush the Japanese. At the same time, 4 Japanese carriers, Akagi, Kaga, Soryu, and Hiryu, under the command of Admiral Chuichi Nagumo, are steaming for Midway. These are the same machines and men who bombed Pearl Harbor. The Japanese know nothing of the American trap awaiting them. Many of the American airmen and sailors headed toward Midway have never faced enemy fire, including Yorktown radioman and gunner Lloyd Childers. Childers was attached to a torpedo bomber squadron. He can't forget an intelligence briefing he attended with other crews.
He said, if a 15-plane squadron of TBDs makes torpedo runs against a determined Japanese fleet, if 3 of you get through to deliver torpedoes, we will have considered that you've accomplished your mission. And I immediately became alarmed because the odds were not good.
Lloyd Childers will soon find out just how bad the odds really are. It's the 7th day of the expedition. Time to part the waves and take the first glimpse of the bottom, 3 miles down. Ballard's eyes will be the U.S. Navy's remotely operated robot explorer called the ATV, equipped with lights and video cameras.
Safety officer online, TCS online, aye. Tag winch online.
Will Ballard finally, after years of planning and enormous effort, be able to find the downed Yorktown?
When ready, unlatch and load the vehicle into the water. When ready, unlatch and load the vehicle into the water.
For the veterans, the ATV is a time machine, carrying them back to a distant world of fury and fire.
All stations LRS, lowering the vehicle into the water now.
Swim in, pay out. Pilot, fly away.
I remember walking up and down those decks, and 56 years after the fact, I'm going to look at those decks again. And it'll bring back memories.
The ATV has now traveled over 2 miles and almost 5 decades. The ocean bottom is getting close. 12,000 feet, the depth Ballard found Titanic.
All stations, pilot passing 15,000 feet.
Passing 15,000 feet, aye.
Approaching 16,000, the depth Ballard found the battleship Bismarck. Nearing the sea floor, deeper than Ballard has ever gone before. Then, just 400 feet from the bottom, something goes wrong.
Two tag, two tag.
Under the relentless pressure of the ocean depths, key equipment on the ATV has imploded. It has collapsed into itself, reducing metal and glass to rubble. The ATV is crippled. Just how badly, no one yet knows. It's a disaster that may mean the end of the expedition. June 3rd, 1942. The white sands of Midway are now heavily defended by hundreds of young American servicemen and dozens of bombers, fighters, torpedo planes. The battle is less than 24 hours away. Among those waiting is a small 6-plane torpedo bomber squadron. Both the planes and their crews are untested in combat, but the young pilots are eager to face the Japanese. 17-year-old Harry Ferrier served as a radio man and gunner.
You don't think about the fact that people do get killed. You know, as a teenager, which I really was, you think you're immortal. And we had what we thought were the best airplanes that the Navy had come up with, and we would really give the Japanese, you know, the hell, I guess you'd say, and come back, and it didn't work that way.
Dawn, June 4th, nearly 6 months to the day since Pearl Harbor. 240 miles from Midway, Admiral Chuichi Nagumo readies his attack. He is supremely confident of the final outcome and utterly unaware of the American aircraft carriers slowly closing in.
My spirits were, well, up to then we had won every battle we fought, so we thought we would win again.
Now is the moment of attack. "6 a.m. With Japanese aircraft bearing down, the American planes on Midway scramble into the air. With them is the torpedo bomber carrying Harry Ferrier, Bert Ernest, and the third member of their crew, Jay Manning, the turret gunner. They're going after the Japanese carriers. Ernest, Ferrier, and Manning clear the island just minutes before enemy planes hit Midway. The Americans fight back with everything they've got. Less than half an hour later, the first Japanese strike is over. But if the enemy aircraft carriers are not stopped soon,